What's going on, y'all? John here, and boy, it's been a while since a video's been put out, and that would be due to many reasons. One, I'm lazy, as everyone knows, and I've been putting my homework as of top priority, and because of that, well, I've been handed a lot of homework, and I've been having to work on it before even playing video games, and yes, that sounds completely bonkers for a gamer to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna take homework over everything, but yeah, it's a fact of life. At the same time, though, it seems like everything's been coming out. World of Tanks has the Hammer Tiger that came out, and I spent hours upon hours staying up late and pulling hair out of my head trying to get the Hammer Tiger because, well, let's face it, when you throw a free premium tank into the mix, all sorts of people come out of the woodworks to play. And so I was having to deal with those teams and at the same time try to get a Hammer Tiger. Get that done and thought, I could do a video. Nope. Battlefield 1 comes out, the open beta, and I have to play that for a multitude of reasons. One, I'm a big, huge Battlefield fan. Two, there's the huge hype going on in the battle between Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Battlefield 1, so I want to see what Battlefield 1's got to offer, because I'm pretty sure I know what Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is going to have, and, well, three, I'm a huge fan of history, and World War I has always interested me in history, because it's where we first meet modern battlefield battle tactics. It's where raiding parties, it's really, I'm not going to say it's where modern warfare kind of gets into it, but World War I has just been so interesting to me because it's a stalemate fight. It's a war of attrition, and it has no romanticization of it. If you look at any Hollywood films, I don't think there's one off the top of my head anyways, that's a romantic film about World War I. It's all blood, guts, mud, trench warfare. And so, while that may not be appealing for a video game, Battlefield has came out and made it an impressive game. And it's very fluidic, it's very fast-paced, it's perfect. I'm in love with Battlefield 1. It's just so fun. You can run around, standard first-person shooter, shoot around. You can mount field guns and take out tanks. You can do cavalry charges. If you want, you can fly around in the different biplanes. There's the bomber, the attack plane, the fighter. For all of you World of Tanks fans, there's even tanks that you can command. The first tanks to have ever seen combat. You can get the Renault, which everyone's pretty familiar with. You can get the German A7V, the big huge one with 6 machine guns all over it. And then you can also drive or be a gunner on a Mark V land ship, or just the regular Mark Vs. They're each having different play styles. Mark V seems to better handle taking on tanks because it has 2 sponson mounted side guns, and therefore if you want to engage a tank you have 2 guns to fire at him if you do it right and have communication. The A7V seems to be more of a infantry support tank because it's loaded with machine guns. It has 1 cannon in the 12 o'clock position on the hull, so you can just point the main cannon, blow away buildings and infantry or possibly light tanks or even tanks themselves, but it's mainly loaded with a lot of machine guns, so it's perfectly suited for the infantry role. And the light tank, which is the Renault, is, well, it's kind of in between. You can use it for infantry support, you can use it to take on other vehicles and tanks. It's a one-man tank, so you have the ability to just be yourself, go around, and just kill people, and I like that. Battlefield has always been a personal favorite first-person shooter of mine since about Battlefield 3. That's when I started playing it, and, well, without a doubt, Battlefield has definitely been my favorite first-person shooter, more so than Call of Duty. Halo was a pretty big one for me, but Battlefield it was so much fun, the different things you could do. What you're seeing now is footage of me in the Renault, and as you can see, I'm the only one in the tank, I'm the only one operating the tank, and it's a lot of responsibility put on one person, because you've got to be responsible for watching your 6, making sure you kill enemies, where your teammates are, what objective do you need to go to. There's none of this, hey, I'll watch your 6 with the machine gun, you just focus on the guys in front of you. No, you have to do all of that. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend anyone who is watching this video to pick up Battlefield 1 when it does go out on the actual disc or when it's available for download on the marketplace, because it is a super fun game. The graphics are gorgeous, you can do just about anything you want to, and who knows, you might learn a thing or two about history with it. I don't know how else to say it. Battlefield 1 is definitely looking up, to me at least, to be possibly the best game of 2016 to come out. That's in my opinion. Other people probably won't agree with that, but I am in huge love and awe of this. I was pretty lenient at first, but I'm pretty sold on the idea that as of late, Battlefield 1 is coming out to be the best game of 2016, so there's always that to look forward to. So besides that, well, I also got my hands on the Hammer Tiger. Look at this baby. Took me a while, finally got it, not regretting a moment of it. There will be a video coming out where I will compare her to her sister tank, the regular Tier 7 Tiger, and we're going to take a look and just see what makes her tick and what's the big differences. So, hope you guys enjoyed this kind of opinion update video. If you did, leave a like and stay tuned, because we're going to be taking a look here in the next couple days at the Tiger 1 Hammer. I'll catch you guys next time.